Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. You have found yourself a seated position, one that is both sturdy and comfortable. And your eyes can be either closed or open. And if they are open, your gaze is directed gently downwards. And let's begin today's practice by not beginning, not starting. Not creating some divided line between meditation practice and the rest of our life. You are still right here, awake, just as you were before you turned on this video. Nothing has changed. And of course, this is more of a pointer than a belief or an idea that you must believe in. You are here. And there's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. And there's no one to become. Now I'm probably interrupting you talking to yourself in your head, chattering, planning, remembering, telling yourself you are better or worse. Now, there's nothing wrong with thinking at all. It just happens. But of course, we pay such close attention to thoughts that we believe we are our thoughts. So, to notice what it's like to not be lost in thought, bring your attention to your breath. You can also say, bring your awareness to the breath. Just notice what it's like to breathe. This gentle rising and falling happening here and now. And when you notice that you're no longer with the breath, just gently return to it. And don't get frustrated or angry. This is normal. In fact, it's expected that you will get lost in thought. That's our life. So again, when you notice that you're lost in thought, no problem. Just return to the breath, directly seeing, breathing. Let thoughts come and go as they please. Let the mind think what it wants to. There's no need to ignore it, slow it down, change it, or push them away. Thoughts will come anyway. Just notice the breath. Be with the breath as thinking arises. Let thoughts become like the chatter of a restaurant, an indistinguishable buzz of noise. Breathing is the foreground. As we notice this breath, we feel to be somehow separate from it, looking at the breath. From where do you see the breath? From where are you aware of breathing? Can you find it? Where are you aware of the breath from? For most of us, we move towards our head. It feels like we are noticing the breath from the head. But if you become closely aware of your experience, your head is also experienced. In other words, your head is also being seen. Where is the place that you are aware of your head? What do you discover? And if you don't understand, that's okay. Stay there. Remain not knowing and completely rest. All right, you can look at the screen. I know it might be confusing to ask us to move our attention around. To begin, we go to the breath. And we just notice this breath. And we let these thoughts come and go. Then we get lost in them, we get caught up in them, worried about the plans and the dishes you didn't do and the problems you didn't solve. And then you come back to breathing. Oh, okay. Yeah, but what about that thing she said yesterday? And then I don't know what to do tomorrow. Then if I don't do it tomorrow, then I'm going to have to do that. And then we come back to breathing, rising and falling. Letting this noise of the mind, the thoughts become like background noise, like sounds outside the window. Or going into a restaurant, you hear everybody talking at once. There's no real distinguishable voice. It's just kind of noise. Or when you hear somebody speaking in a different language and it's just kind of chatter. We can do that with thoughts when we remain with breathing. And of course, after some time, we become aware that the thing we are can't be thoughts because we see it. We could see the breath. We could see thinking. So this whole time we're identifying with thinking. Every thought that goes to our head, I'm no good, I'm tired, I don't like this. That's me, right? But when we leave thinking alone, we can see that as just something that's happening. Just going on by. Which is the place we rest our identity in. We feel to be a character of a story called My Life. A character that's pushed around by what happens, drawn by desires, running from fear and pain. A ceaseless life of rising into pleasure and running away from pain. Exhausting. But of course, when we notice thinking as thinking, the great news is that this character isn't real in the way we think it is. So then during the practice, I ask the most important question. From where are you aware of the breath from? And because we're so identified with our thoughts, we're so identified with the thought factory, we go to the head and say, that's where it is. There's also other reasons, because we have basically all of our senses are right here in the head. We got the eyes, we got the nose, we got the tongue, you got the ears, and you got thoughts. Then you got body sensations and stuff, which is different. But so it feels like everything's going on right here. And that's me. And that's me from where I look down to the breath. But this head of ours is also, there's something that is aware of the head as well, right? There's something aware of the head and thoughts and breath and sounds and body sensations and this video and me looking at you. There's this before talking, before thinking, knowing. So then we ask again, from where am I aware of the head from? And if you really look, there's no place to be found. It's not inside, it's not outside, it's not up, it's not down, it's not in the head, it's not in the foot, but kind of spread out, kind of there's just awareness. But me saying these words won't help you. It's an experience, which is why the glimpse, the pointing of where are we aware from, go where that takes you. Where does it take you? Thank you for your time today. And of course, if you have any questions, please ask below. And as always, and without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.